Formula One began using grid girls in the late 60s, and it was something that really picked up speed in the 70s and became part of the image of Formula One at that time. You can see that in the film Rush, which is set in the mid and late 70s. It's said that the first of the grid girls was a Japanese woman called Rosa Ogawa, who appeared in the Japanese Grand Prix at the end of the 60s. And she is said to have set the tone for everything that followed. She was, a bit of a TV personality, I think, a bit of a performer. From one Rosa Ogawa, soon there were thousands of them at all the Grand Prix.
Been a grid girl for about 8 years. I'm just shy of 26, and I started when I was 18. You turn up early in the morning and you'll meet all the sponsors, all the fans. You sometimes do a pit walk where they all come down and speak to you and pose for photos. The drivers only have limited time in the morning. They've usually got quite a big race to get ready for, so you're kind of filling that void and posing for photos with fans, speaking to sponsors, keeping everyone happy. You're selling the experience.
For that time, the 90s, when the phenomenon was probably at its height, it worked really well. TV and particularly newspapers loved that kind of thing.
Will grid girls be missed? I think so. They're the fabric of Formula One. They're what we establish.
Will Formula One miss grid girls? I really don't think so. It's superficial. It doesn't change anything fundamental about the sport, but it sends out a very good signal. It says we don't want to see women just as objects. Women can make a contribution in our sport at a different kind of level. The idea of using kids, perhaps who've been active in karting and perhaps karting champions or something, to encourage them, that's a really good idea. Footballers, Premier League footballers, don't need girls to lead them onto the pitch, show them where to kick off. They walk on in cup finals and so on, they walk on with mascots who are kids, which is a very nice way of doing things.